My name's Justin Bieber, and when I'm in the borough, I like to listen to the Daft Hour.
Greetings and welcome to the Daft Hour with me, Elvis Herod.
And me, Morgan Fantastic. And we've got a special guest today.
We do. We're going to be here with you every Wednesday from 5 till 6 to bring you 60 actual minutes of music, talking, daft noises, music, daft and daft. And today with us, our very special guest, friend, collaborator and red hot lover, Bambi Rashid, aka Bulbous Minogue, aka Rick Anchovy, aka Chubby Bub, aka the Marriott Hotel. Thanks for joining us.
That was quite the introduction.
Thank you.
It took you a while to think of all them, surely.
No, I had some more, but I couldn't think of them. There were some more names. I even asked Chubby Bub if he could help me think of some more, but I was lost. I was bereft of ideas.
There might be some that were unsuitable for air, maybe.
Yeah, there's possibly some unsuitable for air.
We left them alone.
Yeah,
So that's me, Chubby Bub.
yeah. I'm gonna add a new one. I don't quite like Gorgeous Phenomenon.
Gorgeous phenomenon. I'm down with that one. I think I like that one.
We have a great show today. We've got some great music coming up.
I beg to differ.
We've got some great segments.
Oh yes.
Got some news. And just general silly daftness, haven't we?
Yeah.
The show went well last week, I thought.
It went alright actually.
Yeah, but I'm glad we got rid of Owen and we've got a better guest.
Yeah, definitely.
We actually played one of your tracks last week.
Excellent. Well, I missed the first 20 minutes. I think that's when you played the track. Which one was it?
It was Legs on a Wine Glass.
I like that one.
Yes.
Lovely.
Well, we'll be playing some more of your music.
What about yours?
Oh, we'll play some of mine as well, of course.
Because we do it together, don't we?
Yes, we do. We made it together. Oh, what a lovely time I'm having already.
Yes, it's very splendid today. There's a lot of
Isn't it?
niceties. Last week you ruined it by eating food and just being generally horrible to
Well,
me.
fair enough. Just to stick with last week's tradition, I'd
You're not
just
going
like
to be
to
horrible,
go.
are you?
Right.
You're listening to the Daft Hour.
Yes, here on CVFM. In the studio, you can email us at studio@cvfm.org.uk. We're on Twitter at CVFM Radio and Facebook.com/CVFM Radio. 104.5 CVFM Radio.
Well done. That was good.
That was good. I've been practicing. You tweeted us last week and we couldn't
yeah.
work out how to do it, so tell us your tweet.
I told Mr. Elvis to stop eating on there.
That is a good tweet. I wish
he knows
you
that's
do
one
it.
of my pet hates.
Right, so it's now time for the news.
Ooh.
Hello. Hello, I'm Sir Helen Moon, and when I'm in the Middlesbrough, I like to listen to the radio CVFM Daft Hour.
Morgan Fantastic News.
This week on Fantastic News, good news for 80,000 seamen. After 27 years as a janitor, man becomes school's principal. Poor team with $14 becomes paper bag king of Africa. Clint Eastwood chokes a man. Michelle Obama, my bangs are a little irritating. Target apologised for manatee label on plus-size dresses. Family throws birthday parties for homeless kids. England to host 2012 Olympics. And man electrocuted whilst taking pictures of the sun.
Well, good.
Is that...
Morgan Fantastic News.
What are bangs, by the way?
I think it's a hair.
Right, a hair.
Her hair.
Her hair.
Yeah.
A bangs.
You've... That's your news, is
That's
it?
my news for today, the good fantastic news.
Right.
Have you got a problem?
Yeah.
You always do, don't you?
It's our second show,
Yeah?
and I did last week, yes.
Yeah. Well, what's wrong with the headlines this week?
Nothing's wrong with the headlines, it's the news that we're missing, isn't it, really? Again, you're shouting out headlines and you're not actually reading any actual news.
Well, a lot of them are
Could
self-explanatory.
you just sort of reiterate maybe the last couple? Last three, perhaps?
Good news for 80,000 seamen.
No. There was one about...
They just got their jobs saved.
What was the Olympics one?
England to host 2012 Olympics.
Yeah, that's old, isn't it? That's from before.
Before now.
That's before news.
But that's surely good news. It's good for the economy,
It
for
was,
morale.
yeah.
Yes, it probably was. But it's not news today, is it? It's not
Maybe.
today's news.
What about that one? Target apologised for manatee label. Basically, they did labels for clothes and did small, medium, large, and manatee.
Right.
Well, Marine Life need clothes as well, don't
They
they?
do, and they apologised for it. So that's good news.
My good friend Rutger Hauer,
Oh, yeah.
he knows a lot about sea life.
He does, doesn't he? Is he the one with the weird eyes, yeah?
Yes, and
Yeah, and yeah,
blonde hair.
the blonde hair,
Yeah,
and yeah, those
jellyfish.
jellyfish fans.
Clint
yes,
Eastwood,
yeah.
I made a mistake actually. Clint Eastwood saved a man from choking.
And what was the headline?
I said Clint Eastwood chokes a man.
Right, that's
So that's how vicious rumours
is that libelous?
So why don't we change this segment from, instead of, Morgan Fantastic's news to, maybe Morgan Fantastic's misinformation, Morgan Fantastic's rubbish, Morgan Fantastic's not so fantastic
Yeah, I'll go
small
with that
segment.
I like that one.
Whoa, hang on a second. You're like our guest, and
Yeah.
you're automatically sticking up for the guy you make music with.
Yeah, because we're on
If
this side
that's
of the
not an
desk.
innuendo.
Yeah, we're on this side of the desk. We actually use a program called Nuendo, so yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
that's true.
All
We
right,
do, yeah.
all right. Now we're talking about stuff.
Yeah.
But last week you said a segment we should try.
Yeah, I did suggest a segment.
Yeah, and that was Animal Friends.
Animal Friends.
And basically, I've found some news about two animals. Luke, can you pull your top down, please?
Sorry.
I can see your lady bits.
How rude.
So, this segment on Animal Friends.
Yes, darling.
Today, I found an elephant and a sheep.
Right.
And basically, this is a story of baby elephant Femba's mother died. So the reserve where he was.
Was that the name, Femba?
Themba.
Themba.
I've either got...
Themba the elephant.
I don't know how I've written it. It's either Themba or Member.
I think it's more likely to be Themba.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Maybe.
Very possibly.
So
Could be
anyway,
Thelma.
the
Could
reserved...
be Thelma.
Thelma the elephant.
Yeah. The
Acted.
reserved hoped another elephant would adopt the orphan, but none of them did, which is quite sad. So worried about this, he would starve to death as he was too distressed to eat. They introduced him to Albert the sheep.
Right.
Although there was some initial tension, the two became inseparable friends. So that's nice.
Quite beautiful.
It is. It's lovely.
So was that better?
Yeah,
That's better.
that's the bit at the end, isn't it? That's the nice bit.
Animal friendships.
Animal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's play a track.
Yeah, what we're playing.
Okie dokie.
I don't know. Something Luke picked.
Let's see
What
what
is
happens
it?
then. I reckon it'll be good because it's loot.
Yeah.
Well, let's just play it and we'll see what
It'll be
happens.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Hello! My name is Ray Winston! Hello! Hello!
This is the way.
My name's Ray Winston! Every day I listen to the CVFM up in Middlesbrough. I listen to the Daft Hour. I'm such a hard man!
Celebrate and dance so free. Music's got the feeling so free. Celebrate and dance so free. Music's got the One more time, we're gonna celebrate. All ye alright, don't stop the dancing. One more time, we're gonna celebrate. All ye alright.
His name was Wilberforce Waddington, a man whose name became again the same, and he was to blame for the name because he made it up himself using alphabet letters, and he taught himself to write in wingdings, which nobody could understand unless they copied and pasted, which I feel is time wasted just to learn somebody's name. But this was his name, Wilberforce Waddington, a man with a plan put into play, but not everyone had the time on their hands today. They had other plans like shopping and work and dropping the kids off at school and other such ordinary affairs, and some not. Wilberforce Waddington, a man whose name became a game. He added more names to his name, but this wasn't all. He was a bit of a nasty piece of work too. He swore a lot too, swore much more than you. Yes, this is the truth. His language was filthy, disgusting, full of filth and disgust. I'm afraid that I must just tell you this just before you run away blocking your ears, because he spoke in wingdings too. It's true.
Eternal sea of darkness.
Yeah. You're listening to CVFM. It's the Daft Hour with me, Elvis Herod.
And that was One More Time, the Daft Punk version by La Bossa. Is that right?
I believe so.
Yeah, cool. I liked that. It was nice, wasn't it? It was
the other voice you're hearing there is Morgan Fantastic, and we have the wonderful Chubby Bub.
Is that one? I don't want to stick with that one.
You're not Chubby Bub, you're Bambi
We
Rashid.
picked this song because it reminded us of you.
Yeah, that time.
Dueling banjos.
Yeah, with one banjo and one guitar.
Yep,
That's right.
Yeah.
So I thought we could talk about something.
So
today,
hold on,
guys.
why did it remind you of me then?
Let's not get into that.
Yeah.
We'll discuss that later.
Right, okay.
It's a bit. We were a bit frisky today, guys. Aren't we?
I'm feeling frisky.
I am.
So we'll save that for later. For later.
Can we play this music?
It's in
We play this music.
This music's allowed.
Yeah, cool. So I'd like to discuss something today. There's a bit of a craze going around at the moment. So if you realise, it's really irritating.
Yes, I know. I hate it as well.
Yeah, considering I'm the one with all the buttons.
I've got plenty of buttons on my shirt.
No, that's your nipples.
Oh, yeah.
Pull your top
I
down.
wonder why there was only two big red ones. I'm hungry all of a
don't pull the
sudden.
zip
Anyone
up.
else hungry?
Don't pull the zip up. There's a craze going around on the internet at the moment. I think we should talk about it and give our thoughts on it. And it's this neck nomination business. Have you seen
indeed.
it?
Yes, I have. I've actually been nominated.
Well,
twice.
Basically,
no.
I'll explain for the listeners what it is first before we give our theories on it. It's a craze that started in Australia, and it's like a social media drinking game where they have to down something in a ridiculous manner, and then they nominate two people to do it after them. And it continues on, and basically it's getting more ridiculous and ridiculous. Herod, did you say you got nominated?
I did. I got nominated twice for it.
And what was it to drink?
Actually, it didn't say to
You
drink
choose.
anything in particular.
Is it you choose?
You choose,
right,
yeah.
Okay.
I got to choose, but I haven't done it because I've stopped drinking.
Right, okay.
Some people have been doing silly ones, haven't they? So
Yeah, there was
I might do a silly one.
there was a girl who rode a horse into Tesco.
And drank on the horse.
She drank on top of the horse. Yeah,
That's crazy.
she didn't drink from the horse.
Right, yeah. That's a different...
Somebody drank from a deer, though.
Yeah.
The guy that cut a deer's
Throat.
throat
Sure,
and drank
so-
its blood.
But this is how ridiculous this game. There's already been 3 deaths from drink-related.
Now, is that like actual news that there has been 3 deaths, or is that just rumour?
Apparently, it was in the news,
Right.
and also a mother came back home and found her son just passed out.
Wow.
So it's getting
It's
a bit
getting
daft.
so out of hand, I think, at the moment that people are actually doing it without even knowing.
without
they're doing it.
They're probably doing it without even being nominated.
Exactly.
Nominating
It's
themselves
getting
just because they want to show off.
Actually, I've compiled some questions.
Have you?
I could ask you about neck nomination if we could ask our guests.
Yes, certainly.
that's
Fire
good.
away.
Well, first of all, Bambi, who do you think is to blame? Do you think the internet is to blame?
Well, the internet isn't a who, but it certainly will help it, because obviously without that there, the peer pressure of such things as Facebook telling you to do this and join in, if that wasn't there, I don't suppose you'd knock on someone's house and go, can you drink those 2 drinks, please? Or
Well, I don't know. I mean, you could, like, Neck Nominate's just an internet version of what used to be just Dares.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
like
at least you do that in person, whereas this is, you can do it from afar. And
do you think when phones were all the rage, I just mean like house phones,
all the
normal
rage,
house phones.
yeah,
all the range.
The rage.
Oh, right.
Like the rage when everyone was raging about phones.
Ooh, I've got a phone.
Oh, I'll phone someone and I'll nominate them to drink a pint of
That wouldn't have worked, would it?
wine.
Nah,
No, probably not.
no.
Next question.
So sorry to interrupt. Is the neck nomination the equivalent of a lightning dare?
A lightning dare?
Yeah, you know where you go, double dare, a triple dare, and then the
Double dog dare,
yeah, and then the most you can get is a lightning
I
dare.
never made it to lightning dare.
Neither did I.
No,
Because I always did it.
no,
the first time.
No, after double dare.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
You don't go first. It's impolite, isn't it?
Mental.
Well, let's move
So
on.
yes, it is.
Yeah, probably.
Thanks. I just wondered.
Right, next question. What do you think can be done to prevent further problem?
Ruin the internet.
Well, no, you can't blame
Ban the internet.
You can't
Ban the
blame
internet.
purely that, because obviously there's always going to be there'll be something else next time anyway. But to stop it, just don't do it. It's quite
Some
simple.
people have been saying that the internet should be shut down, for a bit.
For this thing,
This punishment.
for this one thing,
Yeah.
punishment, bad internet. We're taking you off.
I've got a theory.
Stop making people
What's
drink.
your theory?
They can
Morgan?
still carry it.
Fantastic.
They can still carry it on,
Yeah,
but the only nominations that are allowed is Oscar nominations.
right.
Ah,
So
I-
basically, the people who get nominated for Oscars are the only people who are allowed to do
right.
it.
That's such an interesting
Oscar neck nominate.
Yeah, so when people actually win an Oscar, they have to go up neck a pint of deer's blood mixed with
No, because that's people just taking it too far. Just like a pint.
It's alright to thank the Academy.
I'm pretty sure Halle Berry's already done that speech.
I think she did, didn't she? I think most people do.
Yeah, sorry. What was the next?
Could we
question?
put the blame on the alcohol industry, or
No.
Australia, where it
Australia?
Australia?
I blame Australia.
Because there's an obvious link with Foster's, isn't there?
Yes.
With thanks to Channel 4, they're synonymous to comedy now.
Yeah.
So could that be the cause? Could
Channel
alcohol be the
4's to
cause?
blame.
I don't
4's to
think.
blame, yeah.
I think the idiots that just blindly do it are to blame, and alcohol's always going to be there. The internet's going to be there, so it's up to yourself as an individual to say no.
Maybe put all the alcohol into the internet,
Yep, that's a really good idea. Get the internet
and then
drunk.
problem solved.
So let's perhaps try and take a look into the future. What's next? What's going to happen next?
What kind of next nomination do you think?
What next? What's next nomination?
Next nomination is guessing what's next. I nominate you to guess what's next.
Well, I've got a list of things here that we've got
Be there forever.
Yeah.
We've had what have we had so far? There's things such as twerking, planking, cheese heading.
What's cheeseheading?
The popular game of Offenkochen.
Yeah, that's
Gangnam
great.
Style. The list goes on. There's, it's potentially going to escalate into madness. I mean, they're nicer sort of things, but then there's other things such as happy slapping, crane hanging.
Crane hanging.
Yep.
What's that?
Schlitfist. The Numa Numa guy. Gangnam Style. I mean, the list goes on.
You said that twice.
Yeah, I know,
I think
it's-
you've got a fondness for
No,
it.
I've written it down twice. It's here in my notes.
Well,
It's the nicest possible thing because it's not harmful, but it's also the worst possible thing because it's incredibly harmful.
It is harmful
It just
to the
depends who you
ears.
are, doesn't it?
I think
If you're Mr. Gangnam Psy,
Gangnam
then it's
Psy,
good.
is that his name?
yeah,
Psy,
his name's Psy.
It's not Gangnam Psy.
Well, it's short for Simon, isn't it?
I don't think it's Simon.
Yeah, it's
I think
Simon
his
Gang-
name's
Simon Gangnam Style. Yeah,
Simon Gangnam Style. That's his name. Yeah.
it's true. I read it on the internet.
Yeah, I did.
I think
I've completed the internet.
No way.
I have.
I reset it. You know.
You
Started again.
little monkey.
Started again.
Someone's gonna get a tickle.
Don't tickle
Someone's
him.
gonna get a tickle.
He's actually tickling me.
You're not very ticklish.
I'm not very ticklish. It doesn't really work.
What about a kiss?
I
I promised our listeners we'd have kissing on today's show.
Okay, go on then.
I feel
There
a
you
little
go.
bit jealous sat behind this desk and I'm not getting any
That's
kisses.
3 kisses.
There's a
That.
camera in here.
Oh, they're watching us too.
Where's mine?
Give 'em. Right, who nominated me? Here we go.
That's water.
Isn't the alternate?
actually quite
isn't
sensible
there,
nomination,
Isn't there
isn't it?
some alternative nominations going at the moment, like people doing nice things instead?
Nice nominations.
Nice nominations.
Yes,
Yeah,
so people
that's
like
the sort of
giving
thing
like
I'd
stuff to
probably rather
homeless.
do.
Yeah, I mean it's whatever. Yeah, you
I
could,
saw
you could
one.
do a homeless thing, or
I saw one on the other day where somebody nominated a girl and she went, I think it was local as well, she went round at the college library or somewhere and she handed out sweets.
that's really nice.
That's really nice, but
But don't take sweets from strangers. As
Well, there you go.
But also in another sense, you shouldn't have to be nominated to do something nice. You should just do something
I
nice
suppose
anyway.
I absolutely agree with you there, Morgan.
If
Fantastic.
you're going to be nice, you shouldn't have to brag about it.
Yeah, well, then it will
I
make
give
it on
food
the
to a
internet,
homeless
will
man. I've got 27 likes.
it? Yeah.
Doesn't really, you know.
How many likes did the homeless man get? That's the important question.
How many likes did he get?
Yeah.
Just one, his own. And that was the dinner he had. But although it was a nice gesture to do,
Yeah.
it's the theory of like bragging about it as well, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Who was it that came up with that theory? The theory of bragging about it. The theory of bragging about it.
I think it was Moses.
Was it?
Moses Bragg, yeah.
Oh, Billy's brother.
Yep.
Bilbo Braggins.
Anyway, should we have a word from our sponsors?
Yes,
we
please.
should.
I'd love one of those.
Hello.
It's the same one, isn't it?
It's Ray Winston.
We've had this one, haven't we?
I've had this one.
Right there, Winston.
I'm going to stop that.
Oh, okay. But
Hello.
I can't.
Stop it, Ray.
I'm such a fan.
Do you want another drink getting?
Nah, mate, nah, I can't. I'm driving, you know.
Oh, come on, 1 point won't hurt.
Oh, go on then. Just one more.
Are you sure you're going to be alright to drive, mate?
Yeah, I'm fine, mate. Love you.
Careful.
Bye. Can't believe I made it home.
Drinking and driving. Sometimes you get away with it.
We do not advocate drinking and driving.
Visit Wales. Because if you don't go, you haven't been, have you?
Hiya, it's Dave again. So last week I lost my dog, found that, cheers. But this week I've lost my slippers. So yeah, like last week, if you find them, will you bring them back to the studio? The bright blue, floppy ears, tail, and cheers lads, bye!
And that was a message from our sponsor, Dave Nurmack.
Come down to Jurassic Park, Linthorpe Road, Middlesbrough. You'll get the chance to come face to face with a Diplodocus, Velociraptors, a Brontosaurus, a Stegosaurus, Jeff Goldblum, and the mighty T-Rex.
I was sat there and I was looking at these dinosaurs flapping about and I thought, this can't be real. Absolutely champion.
Somebody told us about it, so I thought I'd bring the family down and everything, and my husband got killed mine, but hey, I tell you what, we had a lovely day.
Visit our Jurassic Park restaurant, children's rides and dinosaur gift shop. Get your picture taken with a Triceratops, and if you play your cards right, You can even have an ice-cold glass of Richard Attenborough's milk. Have a rip-roaring time with the whole family. Here, at Jurassic Park, Middlesbrough.
Bouncing balls, bouncing down the road. Remember this advert from 2005. Look at all of those balls. I saw a green one bouncing down the street. It's in San Francisco.
Remember this advert from 2005? Yes, we do as well. But what was it advertising? Do you remember? No, we don't either. Balls.
There was a young woman from Belgium who just wasn't very intelligent. Was asked to make up a limerick, but she was just too thick, and it wasn't very funny and only used half rhymes and dragged on too much.
Hello, darling. My name's Snoop Dogg. And when I'm in Middlesbrough, I love to listen to CVFM, the Daft Hour. It tickles my fancy. Oh.
For the community, by the community. This is your local voice in...
Excellent.
And that was
Thank
a
you.
message from a lot of sponsors.
Yes, that was good.
It's nice to hear they've got a Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I've been there, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was it good?
Absolutely fantastic.
Wow.
Didn't expect it at all. I thought it was just
it
going to
like-
be animatronics.
So is it
all
real?
Fake stuff.
Real stuff?
Genuine dinosaurs.
No.
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
I had all me belly slashed by a velociraptor.
You didn't.
Yeah, we had a right laugh.
What, you
Was he tickling you?
Yeah.
Got tickled by a raptor.
So, and that was a song. We heard a song, didn't we, Elvis? What
We
was
did.
it?
We got sent a little demo
By a friend.
from Sez Carr and Matty Longley, and we'd like to thank them very much for that.
Yeah,
It was
lovely.
called Scarred. So
Like about your belly.
absolutely, yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah, basically, if anyone else wants to put any tracks on, any demos, friends of friends of friends, we're here to promote music and comedy from around the area, so just let us know. And if you want to come on the show and as a guest, you can let us know as well. That'll be...
live in the studio.
Yes. We got someone else in today. I think he's a resident from CVFM.
I am.
Oh, there he is.
There I am.
Hello there, you
Adam
little-
Sancto.
I didn't see him in the corner there.
I've just been stalking in the corner over here. I can't hear things, so I'm putting these on.
You
Yeah,
should
put
do.
your-
You should do. Can you hear us now?
Don't work, so
They
I
don't
just put them
work,
down
don't
there.
All right. Have you been? Have you enjoyed the show so far?
It's been very funny. What's going on?
This should work.
Oh, it work now? Okay.
Possibly.
I don't know.
They weren't plugged in.
Possibly.
Twiddled something.
Ah, there we
There
go.
you go.
I can hear.
I think
There
he
we go.
broke the radio.
Bambi's just been twiddling with some knobs there.
You could join in on the next discussion, actually, of all of us
Okay.
together. Basically, this is the segment I like to call Dislike of the Week.
Ah.
We need an intro.
We
for
don't have a
this.
jingle for it. Shall
No.
we make one up now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use.
Okay. Well, what's it? Dislikes.
Dislike of the Week.
Da-da-da-da.
Bum.
That's the ending. Da-da-da-da.
All right.
End
Okay.
all
Sorry. Once
songs
we've
with
got
da-
all
We'll do it
together.
again,
Okay,
we'll do it
okay.
again.
So 1, 2, 3.
Dislike of the Week.
Da-da-da-da. Yeah.
Absolutely awful.
Yeah.
I love it.
Let's
work
never
on
do that
Well,
again.
No, we will.
My dislike of the week is fire drills.
Why
Right.
do you dislike fire drills, Morgan?
Most people use metal to drill rather than fire.
Not them fire drills.
Right.
Where do we get these idiots from?
I don't know.
Oh no, the fire drills where you have to like queue up outside and
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I
know.
Yeah. Yeah.
it's
Why do
basically
you
to
dislike them?
practice in case of a fire.
You'd be thankful if there was a fire.
I have a bit of a mild distaste for health and safety as well. Yeah.
I think my reasoning behind
Does
it
me bouncing.
it goes back to when you're in school, and the fire drill would always go off when you're in PE. So
Yeah.
you go out
Oh,
in
in your shorts.
Yeah, but you were ready. You were ready for the run, weren't you?
No, but you were never running because you had to slowly walk out in file.
Health and
So,
safety.
Health and safety.
Is this dislike kind of spurred from
No, because
from a bad memory?
No,
From
no,
when
no,
you used to
because
set fires at
every
school.
other
stood in the schoolyard in your knickers.
But you didn't bring your no, because I've done other fire drills with work and other places.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There was once where a fire drill went off.
Were you in
and
your underwear there?
I was in my underwear there. It was when I was staying in Edinburgh in the Fringe.
Oh,
and it
yeah,
went off.
yeah.
I'd just been in the shower, so I came out and it was freezing.
Were you
I was just
towel?
I was just in my. Well, I had enough time to put my pants
Oh,
on.
right.
So it was
Underpants
drip
or colour?
drying
What
outside.
Under
were you in
crackers.
pants?
So maybe I've got bad experiences of it.
Yeah.
But also, I just think if there was a real, genuine fire,
Yeah.
you would never queue up in single file order. A restaurant
Speak for yourself.
At restaurants
Yeah.
I worked in, there's been fires, and everyone's just legged it in sheer panic, and that is basically human nature for when a fire occurs
I
to
have
get
to
out
disagree.
to survive
But this is
as soon as possible. So what's the point
I
in the
disagree.
drill? Because
No, but
you're
is
practicing
this-
for something that's not going to be
Yes,
in
but
effect.
the customers don't practice. So maybe before every meal, a customer in your restaurant that you're working in should maybe have a practice as well.
Yeah.
So because the staff will know what they're doing, but the customers they're the
Joking? I've never been to a place where the staff
I
know what
have.
they're doing.
I
You
have.
would get
I was at a
great
restaurant.
tip
Mate-
if you let them like queue up. They'd
I was
love
at a
it.
restaurant once that caught fire. I went.
You
right?
set the fire.
I didn't. I queued up outside. We all
Yeah.
got in an orderly queue.
Yes.
And there was 3 people that didn't run out screaming. They just sat there and burned.
Yeah. It's a true story.
Wasn't that the chefs?
It was, yeah.
Who started the fire.
Yeah.
But, no. Sorry, that made me laugh.
What did?
You threw my whole train of thought. But yeah, I just think, what's the point in them?
Well,
I'd see why they're there, but the only
just answer your own question then.
The only people who would be good in a fire drill would be firemen.
That's a good point.
But they know they don't need to be in the drill. They need to be fighting the fire.
Yeah, but they need to teach. They need to teach people the health and safety.
I just think it's ridiculous and daft.
Well, then it's perfect for this show. Then.
Do you have a dislike of the week?
I haven't thought of one this week. No. So if you give me a few more minutes,
okay.
We go over to
Do you have anything you dislike?
I don't. I love everything.
There is something you didn't like about last week's show because you were listening.
Owen Hems.
Yeah, well,
Owen Hems.
We didn't like Owen Hems.
His dislike of the century.
And I didn't like it when you were eating crisps live on air.
Yeah,
so you did that to annoy me, didn't
you? I did.
Yeah,
I did it just for you.
Thank you,
Adam. Is there anything you dislike this week?
Owen Hems.
Don't you do a show with him?
Yeah.
Doesn't mean he likes him, does it?
I heard he was your boyfriend.
Yeah, he is.
Do your own impression.
What, this one here?
Nah, not that
Not one. Got some old stuff, got some new stuff, got the first stuff. We got the Pixies, my favourite band. And I'm strangling myself with the microphone.
It's like he's here in the studio, but I can tell he isn't because it doesn't smell. If you're listening, Owen, you stink.
Oh, and happy birthday for yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday for yesterday.
Happy birthday.
But we can still smell you, even on the airwaves.
Wow. Luminous.
It's coming through the radio. You've had time to think.
I haven't.
Oh, no, you haven't because you've been too busy gassing.
Yeah.
Slagging off Owen Hems.
Yeah, but not even the listeners know who this guy is.
We do.
We got told off last week for bullying, and now we're going to get told off this week.
Oh, yeah. Was that a genuine telling off for bullying?
No.
Oh, you made that up, didn't you?
Yeah,
we did.
Like we make everything up. No one actually listens or tweets.
Welcome to CVFM.
Oh!
Hey.
Oh,
Little.
the establishment.
We were referring personally to the Daft Hour here. Not the entire station.
I was just talking about the Three Musketeers Friday 4 to 6.
Oh, shameful.
Shameless promotion there.
Shameless.
Are we technically the drive time show?
Yeah.
So if anyone's driving,
They've crashed.
yeah, because most people listen online, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Why are they on the
unless
internet?
they've got the laptop
on the knee, in a
There's
car.
no ban on that. There's a smoking ban coming into fruition in cars soon.
What?
Yeah, you can't smoke in cars soon.
With your kids.
With kids.
Oh,
Or other
right.
people's kids.
So just
Stolen kids.
don't give them a cigarette.
Just don't give him a cigarette.
Yes,
All right.
don't give kids cigarettes.
But there's no ban on laptops.
Right. There should be.
There is phones.
There is fond.
Phones. You're not allowed to drive.
Hey.
Have you thought of anything?
No.
Doesn't like bad fonds.
You've had all day to think.
I've got plenty of dislikes.
Would you
But
share one today?
off the top of my head, I just can't put my finger on it. And you know what? That's going to be my dislike. What I don't like is when you can't think of stuff.
That's actually fair point.
That happens to me all the time.
It did just a second.
It
there.
did there for forgetting.
You nearly
anything.
didn't finish the sentence.
I
did you?
didn't. I'm not going to.
I'm not going to talk again.
Right.
We've got a message from Kylie Minogue here.
Oh.
Shall we hear it?
Let's hear it.
I'd
Go on
love
then.
to.
Hello, my name is Kylie Minogue, and I like to visit Middlesbrough a lot, wearing my hot pants, and my favorite thing to do is listen to the Daft Hour on CVFM.
You're listening to the Daft Hour.
Ooh, well, that was the Bonzo Dog Doodah Band with Rhinocratic Oaths. So that was nice. And speaking of dogs, we've had a little message. We have a dog listening. We do have a dog listener, which is nice. The dog is with my good friend Eloise, Lee's mum, and Alison Moyer. So I'd just like to do a shout out to them. And thanks for listening. And stay daft.
We've got listeners.
We have at least 3 or 4.
That's good.
I'd also like to say happy birthday to Sam Kitchener. And just as an aside there, it's what's his name's birthday today, isn't it? He's 64.
That guy.
You know, the actor.
Which one?
I've forgotten his name. He's in Total Recall. He's a villain. Michael Ironside. He's 64 today.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. The actor that loses limbs in films.
He does.
Yeah.
I'm not
So
even Mike.
doesn't matter. I'm just talking to you anyway.
No.
Are we on the radio or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, your mic's on now.
Oh, my mic's on now. What,
Oh,
the
I
guy
don't
from Scanners, you mean?
Guy from Scanners.
There we go.
What did you lose in Scanners?
His head.
A scanner.
His marbles.
Yeah.
He went bloomin' mad.
And a scanner.
He made someone's head blow up. He lost his arms in Total Recall. He lost one of his arms in The Machinist.
What's
His
the
legs,
line?
his legs in
He lost
Starship
his legs in
Troopers.
Starship Troopers.
There we go.
He loses
Yeah.
everything.
He does.
Yeah.
Maybe the
He lost his lines in the Starship Troopers bloopers. He were having a laugh here, aren't we?
Because it's daft.
Because it's daft.
Daft Hour.
I would actually like to say some serious stuff now, though. Very, very quickly. First of all, if you do go to our Facebook page, facebook.com.
Like us.
/ The Daft Hour.
Yeah.
Give us a like.
Give us a like.
Give us a like. Or a threatening message.
I haven't even liked you.
Well,
What?
I have.
Smugly beige haven't either.
I don't like you in real life.
Right, that's fine then. Bye.
Goodbye. Yes, a little message that I'd like to put forward. If you do look on our Daft Hour page on the Facebook,
Like it.
on the Facebook, please do have a look at it's www.justgiving.com /Sarah-Stevenson5 /. And if you don't remember that, do just go on the Facebook page, have a look. It's to give some money for little baby Theo, who's had some heart trouble, and it'd be very nice if you could make a donation to that. That would be absolutely smashing. So yeah, do that now.
That could be a nice nominate, couldn't it? Maybe.
It could be a nice nominate. In fact, we should do that.
was
That's a
lovely.
really good idea. But
That was
we'll
lovely, that.
we can give you some more information, and we'll follow how it's going as we go.
I think that's the
along.
first time I've ever seen you ever serious.
Strange, wasn't
Oh,
it?
shut up, you divvy.
Divvy.
You had to be careful there, didn't you?
No, did I?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I've got loads of words in my vocabulary.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to hear one of them?
Go on then.
New mono ultra microscopic silica volcanoconiosis. And
Isn't that on Mary Poppins?
no, that's
Dick Van Dyke.
yeah, that's Dick Van Dyke.
And penguins.
Yes.
No, yeah. So visit our Facebook page, give it a like, and also have a look at that page.
Yeah,
That'd
Phil
be-
just had to say that again.
I had to
No, but
reiterate.
seriously, everyone, do visit our Facebook
Yeah.
page. I know we're being daft, but seriously.
But seriously,
Yeah.
that's why I was
So
doing it.
yeah, I know.
Because we went a bit daft, and I was just saying to reiterate.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, no, I
Be
understand.
nice.
So anyway, do give our Facebook page a like.
I would
Do
recommend
visit
you
that.
give our Facebook page
I would like
a
that.
like.
To be
Yeah.
fair though,
Yes.
on our Facebook page, we don't really post anything than just tell
Just the
people
thought that counts, isn't it?
Yeah,
It is-
it's basically just tells people to listen. If they're already listening and we're telling them to like the page, they're going to like the page and then be told to listen to the show. So it's just a circle of Daft Hour.
It's a paradox, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a
The
massive
paradox
paradox.
that is the Daft Hour, which you aren't listening to, unless
But they
you
might
are.
do if they like. Yeah, I'm not getting it.
Oh, next week I think we should play some Alison Moyer.
I agree
Yeah.
with that one.
Yep, we'll play that. We'll also have some more celebrity idents.
Maybe we could get our Bernie Slavin to do one.
Well, there he's downstairs.
I can
He's
hear him.
downstairs now. Bernie! 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 Do us an ident!
But next
Yeah,
next
I do
week,
love
I
Bernie
think we've got a
I made him a
message.
special pie once, you know!
We've got a message next week from Kylie and Danny Minogue. Her sisters joined.
We do, they did give us a little
Danny
record.
Dye has sent a lovely
Ooh.
message in.
Danny Dyer,
I
yeah.
like Danny Dyer.
I hate Danny Dyer.
He was a nice chap when we spoke to him.
He was
He was.
And also Eddie Pickles.
Eddie Pickles.
You know what? I think I'm going to come back next week.
I think you should.
You're not invited.
All right, bye then.
I'd like you to.
Oh, well,
I'll go on then.
No,
Well,
you're
no.
just following Luke.
Seeing as we are conjoined twins,
Yeah.
it would be nice
How
if
did
you
I
could
manage
join
not
us.
to be here?
How did you manage not to notice me?
I don't know.
All these years.
It's weird,
And
isn't
you
it?
were born before me as well.
I was several years.
Yes.
Like how many?
Several
years.
So,
well, yeah, if you're going to be on next week, you're more than welcome, but if there's any more of this bromance,
I'm going to the toilet.
I'll miss.
I really got in the toilet. I need a wee.
You really go on the toilet?
Yep.
With
We're
moments.
about everyone! Right, I'll finish the show then. Thanks for that.
Yep.
But yeah, if you're next week and you're going to be all lovey-dovey, maybe tone it down a bit because
You're
I
jealous.
am here.
You're
I
jealous.
have feelings.
You're jealous.
Vic, he's jealous.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not here next week.
No, I'm banned.
You're now bad.
I'm bad.
Yeah. So just tone
He
it
looks
down
nothing
because
like
I
Shakespeare.
have feelings and maybe I want a bit of loving. If there's anyone out there, I am a bit lonely. Come and give me a cuddle.
I wouldn't. He's hideous. It's not really. It's quite a pretty boy.
I am pretty. Prettier than you.
Well, that's fair enough.
I wouldn't take that.
No, it's fine.
No, I'll go.
I'm down with that.
Down with a lot of things, Rick.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Can you name one of them?
Yeah,
Go on
a
then.
lot. Not on here though. So, did you enjoy your number?
That, wasn't it?
Oh, you're still on air.
Oh, we still are.
We're going to round up the show, actually.
Okay.
It's been a lovely show again,
It has.
once again. Thank you for listening to the Daft Hour.
Thank you very much.
Thank you to our guest, Mr. Adam Sancto.
Cheers for having me.
Mr.
Bambi Rashid.
Bulbous Minogue.
Bulbous Minogue.
Your kids are going to be on next week.
Yep, they are.
Callie and Danny.
Yep, they are.
Of course, yes.
Yep.
Mr. Herod, thank you.
Don't thank me, thank my attorney. And that's me.
I suppose I'll thank myself. I was going
Thanks,
to...
Morgan. Fantastic. You're a lovely man.
Thank you.
In fact, you're fantastic.
Thanks.
I'm more than fantastic.
Thanks for your expert knob twiddling.
Yep. And always stay daft, Teesside. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
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 You're listening to CVFM on 104.